Ebiam.
Peace FM.
Akabako.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Samuel Ayepe, a former member of parliament, Emma Ayinsiano. Samuel Ayepe, and maybe I know Rashebi Dream, no, a chairman of Roads Committee. Roads and Transport Committee. Na ninti Ayinsiano for to Amandia somewhere.
Baby.
Onia?
What's you?
And it's a
video on that. Miss one drink akra. If you are not yoku anymore. Na near my be.
Sir? Na ujiri se be.
Oh, we be.
Eh?
Na so unyanko parliament here. Maybe ye bintino. Say we groom will be ma. Baba bedu pepe so be our be a bit influential.
Yeah.
Otu nang Shanghai. Na nipa eba. Na say nipa no. Afi akwa to say professor because say enviness kakra. Na ye dey ato abetia no. Na wa sen akwa fresher. Na afi obegrumu no. Ono nso benya pempen so bi agina yi a obetuma aboa no. Na ono nso ya ato abetia no. Woko parliament abehu se MPs a oma che ho na omu ekita dibia ministerial positions ne chairman for ne ade no wo bo wa kura na development na so na o du munipa na ma no du sa pempen so na o ti obetia na afi na ba besen a sha ase egrumu backbench bi na ya tete kakra nti constituency fu wo hu ne sa be hwɛ ayensu anu projects a me sha see aman wie nyina afimira wato abeti ambepemene baby edu na hwa na ejina
na nyentem dodo
tentina mi se me ma America kakra won twen kakra na yehwe na me nya wo mu ye kwame yet ne say me gusu adi achi ebi ho aye a matter of payment anti me lobby ama contractors ne se on benya payment won akoto aso nti ayensu anofo me nya mumu kra bibia me sha see aman wie bia no ye behwe see ebewie na yere isu school adan bi mo amanuti a say with the pressure to contractor no so ama bibiri kra roofing stage ya boss ya ofra betumi akwa about 8 classroom blocks ana yugusi ayesi the almighty Kota road yeah 16 kilometers 36 it cut across 3 districts political districts and some madrejiri ayensu ano and a lower west achievements amankese eguso first 16 kilometers no yeah
Ntiaka 20
the remaining 20 no I drains no I covered aka say contractor no benya payment na wako haul in so the gravels biguso na fi we sealing with bitumen biguso me the contractor na edin kita ho me na call minister rules was February the last time list me who for payment no he had been shortlisted for payment. The need to be a road fund by payment no contract and by banwa be wage manama tete semba kwa e woman here sand winners kwame what how you going power enzu anu
da
okuani ni ada oba sore no na efu no cross no ya bua ni nyina no ofako na ya tu anwea no won ko evaluation onya ubisa no so ahina obeje ni ntu ama okuani ni transfer no hwe na say ebebo no kra na wado mani bia na we ni sa wo ba wokita langas etuo wotu etua na joni sa scare kuafo no nti wuntumi nko ho ade be chen ofre police fu a atwintwan ade be chen be kono na no bai ni nyina ye basa na o matu anwa no ko anya no nko wo wi a sa loro kwan a ya ye 24 hours anadwo na no mekodi be na watch consensus anadwo ya da nyina na tipa trucks kwano kra no ya second seal na ya nya road markings mpo ya speed ramps na wode anwea inam so nti communities na kasa de anwea ye speed ramps bia no so ba sai ma kwan ni tutu baby wa atum se kwan na mo atutu pa te mesre contractor no mo wade ya no nkona speed ramps na local people na ye no wonku yi no nye the standard speed ramps a ebetuma bo ana kwan na si bo nye sa kwan a ye ndu afie no kwan no nyinaa bɛsɛ yɛbɛsɛ police fo ɛwɔ a yɛnsua no ɛne wɔn a ɛka bi ɛwɔ mu ɛna assembly no yɛ afi yɛnya new DC yɛ bɛ confirm no bɛsrɛ assembly members no sɛ we di 100% wɔn mi yɛ ntwɛn because nneɛma a yɛ pɛntɛm ayɛ ne dɔɔso Madam Josephine Inkum ɔma ne 100% anim anim yɛ a no nsɔre na yɛntumi ne anwea wɔn etu anwea no nhyia ne yɛhu kwan papa yi bɛfa so etu anwea ɛwɔ ayɛnsua anwea ɛnsɛn nkurɔfo no ɔbae na ɛnsɛn lawyer kwan ahorow ayɛ na nsɛn fi manfo junction ɛkɔpɛ manfo kurom na kan tumi nkɔ ɛsan sɛ anwea tufu na tu kwa akɔ akotu kurom etu anwea na ma kwan ni nyinaa monche ma kan tumi mfa so yɛbɛsrɛ yɛbɛtumi ɛyɛ mark by all means ayɛnsua no abɛbɛn nkran na almost as part of Accra no de anwea no bi wɔ hɔ ɔba abɛtu ɛwɔ assembly bɛtumi ne wɔn atu anwea no atena sɛ akɛsi saa bea yi ɛne yɛatwa ama mo sɛ mu ntu anwea na yɛ ne Ghana highways anaasɛ feeder roads of ayɛ adwene sɛ yɛmfa as weighing stand nkosi hɔ na olodu wɔ anwea no a yɛahwɛ kaa no mu duru ansa na wɔde afa kwan sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnsɛ ma kwan no nso ɛnsɛ ɛnhaw yɛn adwene bebree nti ɛne nneɛma a mefo sɛ yɛnsua no yɛbɛtumi ayɛ na akuafo no ho ato wɔn about 80 to 90% of the constituents a why yɛnsua no are peasant farmers kwame no nipa na adwuma yɛ pɔtin yɛkua na top soil na ɔde yɛ ne kua no nso wotu gu no na yɛ sɛ abɛ kakra nhwɛ bɛba nkran anansa ma bɛtɔ brɔde ansa na yɛtumi awɔ fufu adi yɛyɛ adu hɔ yɛyɛ adu hɔ ankasa san sɛ wokɔ bɛdi sɛ akoto akurom governor kurom teacher mante ne those areas na wokɔhwɛ asase yantam a yɛtusu anwea nyinaa na papa bi a sɛ bi n'ani afura pensioni a n'ani afura na ase a ɔde ama wadua mɛ wɔ so agya otumo bi kɔ no kotu abɛtutu a wanya adua di na no ɔfrɛ me na no demu me kɔ ya wɔn atume nyinaa gu nkyɛn atu anwea no nyinaa a okuani a papa pensioni a n'ani afura kapra kura wɔn ama no ɛyɛ atete mia mabusua asase ɛwɔ akoto akurom na no me kɔ ɛwɔ frɛ me yantan ɔmo atu asase no nyinaa a which sky dem akuafo ya atete nti ɛbɛsrɛ those behind it no wɔn hwɛ na wɔnyai nyama bi wɔ hɔ na wɔyɛ wɔde sɛ wo nua daakye wobɛnya sika no na akyi
asɛm
na afei chairman general mema ɛyɛ Daddy Lumba fan baako paa ne mene no wɔ pictures bebree yɛwɔ parliament na ɔtaa bɛsra yɛn na yɛwɔ 11th floor bi wɔ hɔ na waba na ɛgya yɛde ne nnwom no ahyɛm no ɔbɔ na nnwom no to fa ho na yɛne no adi asaw kakra for as entertainment ɛyɛ hɔ na mehyia Daddy Lumba 1-on-1 for the first time na papa no mehyia na mene ne di nkita ho onya me number no kwam wonim sɛ ɛwɔ mu a ɔfrɛ me o na I asked say he's the type MPC show to me through obefro you are from obesa no test me bisa say na ho te me nwa pa onye madam for me ni share once penny exchanging numbers o ma no wa send me test o ma no wa frɛ me na afei onyumtufu nyina hene na kwa me ampadu also me ma no yakɔ dem de fa due me ma na abusua nyina na ma gya wɔn akyi nyina Ghana fo nyina yɛ mo nhye the first time I'm share na kwa me ampadu na me kwa program bi wa GTV na we say hokwa na we say na more reception wa hey we betina ho kakra san na edu so na ye newspaper review na entertainment na ojom to funyina hene na kwa me ampadu na ekɔ nti me ko to no reception ho no nso esiesie no ho akɔ na me na ni di nkomo bebre otu me fo ho na me nya no number we ni hia we ni starting komo na we afiase ebo abrabo mu nsem no tufo oyo futufu kese pa na mumu achiri no 2020 elections no papa no ya ade bi ma na fe mintumi mfra ni bi chairman general ya campaign mo how say primaries no na Kwame Ampadu and the team bi enam ayensua no campaign den so obi anto abani ntia oh menene men no iti me friend na wamfa na echi me the fan pahinfo be so na me hu ni interest wa yensua no esan say onfi oyekọ na ofi obo me ya me hu ni interest enti oba yensua no be ye campaign edit ya me na so oyo bi a ni nnwom a wabọ Bepman, Mekura, say with a fraction or Bonum, ye, no one young woman, Grano. Me what native and idea, Medisha, make a Munamico long journey. I mean, yes, I could ya, but I won't have some welcome with this show for long journey pass, long distance. Now the Kwame and Pedu in or jump to Funina and now bar. Wakasangas, I would drive a crowd, want to say, drive. And the Yamanumunu, yo, Nitaka Madam Proda. Na yebe stresse ebusia yenyina yebe boa aka mekura de mehwe se nka abangbema ni state burial 800 songs
over 800
over 800 akiyama ni state burial because Kwame Peru de abi be jemi di yese wakoba ebusia fo na mania president Kufuado ebema ni state burial na yenyina yakọ na yakoja yen papa yikwan wa be yebi na metso mira ofiase bo nnwom no efi ne mfia wadini ma na say chairman general ofiase tu nnwom no obe less than 20 years old 14 yes what to infinity more yeah musician ra sha sentempa on me wo fa senior
the donko
you and sha
into the first African brothers band African brothers not senior the donko kan
African brothers ase and omundem ma na first day na me share anyum to fun hene Kwame Ampedu me bisa no question bi me bisa ni say adan na won share nyum asene nyina fakase na won anya ne mfia onya ni bi eno wi what is his secret na Kwame kan sen bi kire me se metumi aka no wa free sia
say bi
se minua
kukwemu asem de yenja no sa one ne nkomo
yo okay ene me sia na asem wa ka kire me hu se ampa intimi nso me hwe se sa kwan no me fa so bi na me nso manyi ache 76 ya anko wo emfi bebiri wo nanim
nso nkwan yankopon na ma
no wo hwe won on do sisi ne anwum tofo na cha wo che kwa bo stadium se won wo tunwum de din bebiri na anta anyi nche enti 76 na sa wo na compare ni PS ne dia na o che pa
why be
yo yama ebusua ni nyina yakọ
Onyum tufo hene na Kwame Ampedu na edin odifia say Patrick Steele Kwame Ampedu tene friend PSK Ampedu 1972 no ya I can see one cry ha and odin ode number 1 and ye be man no na Kwame Ampedu the first onyum tufo hene run
Santana wo studio ha
today
Ojudan boyangupo ne yeda na sida ne pe odin yankwa achen
amen
ya ba Kokrokoo studio na maboto Kwame in a very beautiful shirt shirt is what is your knickers anya small
that's it
Kwame and be one me there ma of as Dr. James Atulin says the mobilizing Masona bombe amanzu de Nigeria properties ignoria wa Ghana sunkun obokodo kama me wienda mozo a ma ofase forwa otin poku my sister kakraba kwa owo yen echi ono na babesia wo UCC ndani birthday mama ni tsinkwa osu ade non she busu enyimnyam on twere nyame na onyi ncha Kwame nana mbedu
na Erica wawafasi anape penyin bi so na woda na this one says Chairman General please simply say a happy birthday to Nana Poku. He's simply a good man. And warm regards and God's blessings to you, Nana Poku, from the Adabraka Group, the Alisa Tennis Club, Office of the Chief of Staff, and Mama Dora. We all send our love to you, Nana Poku. The Lord bless and keep you. Happy birthday to you, Nana Poku. Nana Poku, Nyamin Shrao Bibre. Alotebrim.
Kwame, meze, Nana Mbedu Nana Mbedu ni je ekwe eyasi bia ni eyi ni rubotu oya Saturday evening na be do nyum na wo to eyin because nyum bia he speaks to you directly enwa wa sitem wa brabom za orukodon na orika akireo nti ebunde se eyazi wo bone nyum dem a amanfo dudu a wosu that is his mark, his trademark. And now kwemen odi kwanu di do yen vantifuna yegu vantimemen yes ike man and papa yanction na yen latest your friend Kofi Kinata our own wo bokra pa na mwampedu a amanfo ba request for ampedu dinyo mambo godu baby I was there adolfo boy now of us anemwa city boys if he been there could you chipo no fanyi adi you know when you become an icon and obia associate with you everyone was at it and say mate no hear me and the office who come home yeah raba bibi a Japan akosia Japan na small can best here medical officers are Ghana those in the health sector onye na ngutin no roka there obi bobo mama there orko general hospital okodu o ni patient ni mama ozo no okodu o na nurse yin or browse. It doesn't speak well. Really doesn't speak well. A little patience, a little time saves life.
But this is one side of the story, so let's not be quick to judge.
No. Just saying that. It's an advice. It's a general speech I'm making. Not particularly against somebody. But it is going on in places. And we need to talk about it. The little patience, a little time saves life. Nti yasra na menya ayibe mumu na cher
ayepe
nipe
na che don no otua pa otua ope
me yina ko stations bebre when we were in opposition when we came to power. Now, he's been a committed man, hardworking in his constituency. Mangamobwa. Now, no constituency, so one of those who are paying you. And I wasn't surprised that when be working can we quap him. Now, fancy woman in the eye yet in the ye. You quap him because a fancy woman. Now, Kwame, there is something about us in this country. Adibia Yefan political succession. The Ian as politicians and belonging to political parties in ye succession plan. And see, that is the problem. What Tambian MPB bar no chede one tempe no the way in if you
Nchon was a democracy bia.
Oh, Kwame agreed on a democracy. But you see, democracy or politics, there's management in politics. You need to manage your party. Managing your party, communication should be the number one. Yeah, see, look at what is happening in the confirmation of MMDC.
If you want us to start, we're coming there because it's here. It says ongoing confirmation of MMDCs. Chamber of Local Government blames government for rejection of some MMDCs. Let's start from there.
You Kwame.
Yes, let's go straight to that one.
Rejections in our urban. It's scary. Now, you play them games now several times. Sometimes the party itself will, the leadership in the district and their constituency, they will work against the candidate. And I want to tell the MPP from there, that is what their people are doing. Some of the candidates want pure one. But they want.
Now, one pure wants more intelligence in China and there from Honya.
But you're maintaining able.
One intelligence on Chonde from Honya.
That is the issue. You see, the at an office, they be ala, ne and kofoma, mosingi. Say, I'm far plan there. Oh, me young call out there to do a reconciliation at the district levels, knowing very well there. One war for 1 year, there has been a protest against some of them. You need to move down to go and meet your people, talk to them, reconcile with those even who applied for. Because over at the district level, in 10, 15, 20, no apply.
But in Chebinumusunya 100%. Today, Okre, for example, and Ablekuma West now one.
I've got me mobile.
Okay, Triado.
Your homework here, go through easily.
Okay.
Because no matter what, even within your own party, there are saboteurs. I will make sure they won't fall. Because answer and football by applying, no one way you want full soldiers being as I was support one. There, and the one for the most messy that yamping. Knowing very well, the last time I said it so there, elections, the district assembly elections, always determine the next general elections. But wonderfully, the MPP government won the elections. But then, if you assembly now, baby pure, they lost the assembly elections. And we'll be able to catch all the assembly elections, at the bipartisan or whatever you call it. It's never true. Political parties support candidates. And see, all day there in a district, so who candidating when ya majority ibisu no fi opposition party wants to one dumb or assembly hall. So how do you manage it? And this a nominating impan ne party nangasa. You don't expect the government to move there. It is the party. The party will have to move to the district. Now what I want to massage foam and sana. Don't trust it there. Oh, yeah, you're crazy. At least no matter what in or there formalities be all there. Yeah, nyama pass nyama kasha kutukum. Now so say to my managing well, people will organize against your candidate. And see, I'm not surprised seeing a lot of the candidates losing. Even more also, they were given the second chance as per the percentage. And see, also it gives you the room for now to sit down. And if party leadership are involved in ensuring the second round and winner, then let's forget it. And see, this is what I see. But I can agree with Honorable Ayepe. Some people are eager to remove MPs. At that time when I was a regional chairman, I was condemned outright. And I said, look, how can a candidate overwin Noboko Parliament? Then the next Parliament you will throw off. Is it at the interest of your constituency? And there our personal interest in every year because we to abandon one sang car no they undermine nya Oruko Parliament. And their constituencies be automatic. You win primaries now, you've won the constituency. And they look at it, they take advantage of it, then start to erode the confidence of the people in that MP now Oruko Parliament. But we now see them and say, if MPs now so I know what you tell waka. Ibizu owa sikasam dam. Inti norma inche or the candidate be o stay for 3-4 years, 3-4 terms in Parliament. Obandamana the party and the government, the party in power, or to recognize the candidate in no if you want in position bia so bit of a constituency na so will benefit from it, but they won't do that.
Well, they won't do that because don't forget that individuals also go with all kinds of things. Say, some of the decisions in here, MMDC is to be one more nod now. Into what I mean,
man, touch your order. How would you, Mamin deviate from that side?
I have been paid deviation.
But when you get there, if you know your controversial,
mean paid deviation. Because in some cases, today, this is not the first time. Today, today, I have Futumu Kasa, the DC Yampian, MP Yampian, and Mebunu, and Penyufu, Walker. And so now, Banaba, Aznaba. There's about what do you expect?
On in America there.
18 maybe said there. Who intelligence? Where do you
party now? The party structure itself, or there any intelligence unit or party structure now? Don't depend upon the BNIs and the others, because sometimes they will feed the government with wrong information. We've seen it several times. Until the only thing in there, you consult with the tradition. On America there, massage the ground. Kwaha.
So in effect, Abana Nyenejume
party na Nyenejume. It is not Aban, because it will come from the party to Aban. Recommendations away on Yaban. So with the fracture, on man paying not one, he can see everywhere, and he can know everybody. It's our party structure no one. I will know yonder be age man. Until when you take sides, that's where the problem comes. Let me say, I mean, Makanoquat. I take sides. Until ya candidate, you paying a juice no grabonu, you work against that person. Olusu or company baby and a person no loser. Then you bring your candidate in, and that is what is happening. Well, it is very early. If they were able to manage those things, it will work well for them. Well,
I pay you be on the assembly the way you match it. He probably would understand how these things are. In the meantime, let me say a very good morning to my very good friend, the compassionate Kwame Soul. Have a beautiful day. The compassionate Mr. Kwame Soul. Have a lovely day. But answer na I pay Babano, because I pay them, so he will share experiences with us very easily. So, as a member of parliament, you're ex-official member of the assembly, and he has a lot of experience when it comes to that. In the meantime, the Daffin Finance, you know my Daffin Finance people are always up with some very exciting products. But Daffin Finance says you are richer than you think. And so speak to Daffin Finance today about your personal finances or your business finances. Daffin Finance always offers attractive and realistic rates for fixed-term deposits, call accounts, what have you, plan investments, projects, educational needs, and especially for your retirement. We'll say D50 now starting your retirement. And you speak to Daffin Finance today. Call Daffin Finance on 055-822-9858. 055-822-9858 or 0303-973-614 0303-973-614. You find Daffin Finance adjacent the Tesano Baptist Church on the Circle in Swam Road. Daffin Finance, the preferred finance house. Ayepe, Yambra, to your area of expertise.
General,
yes, sir.
If I've been a minute, Chairman, Aluti.
Okay.
Miami region, Eastern. So far, 8 districts in the Atuaba. 8 na Atuaba no. Emu 5 enya 100%.
8 na Atuaba no. More how many districts?
Yeah, what 33 or so 30 districts.
Okay. Yeah. Into so far no.
8 enya Atu.
Na 8 no.
8 no 5 enya 100%.
Okay.
Baku enya 95%.
Hey.
Baku enya 98 and 1 a chance unconfirmed. Yeah, unconfirmed.
Okay.
And out of 8, 1. I think on the region, a central region. So far, baby, I have to say what to Abano. I stand to be corrected anyway. Or no more information from the region than I have. Cape Coast. And baby, I want to Abenina Cape Coast. And Yenya, Kainina. omo to me win though not 100%, but omo nyamu 2/3 majority. Na wanga edi kam yes no na inform chairman Alotemane Kansa no. First 3 na ye to we no. 2 enya 1 penny enya. Na chairman general.
Yeah.
Yabo din se we ye municipal chief executive and I say be a district chief executive. Yabo wudin no district na wo mu no. Party man no ebi be preso ebi mpreso. Assembly members ebi be preso ebi mpreso. Enti I was say woman America kra enti na local government act no. O si 21 days after president nomination no. And now was space ube to me akwame ato wo so aba. It is one
enti enyen tempesa
and what bo wudin there. Na and na what na ye bo wudin na. I feel a party no na Chamalo take a party mimi region. Party na kasa formal committee. I walk around so the assembly members no e kasa baby or show kakra wo ho no. Regional minister and kasa honorable set Kwame Achampon. Akọ areas ni bi o show ho no. Any assembly members na cause a church dem ma kire won a kire ne ntia president ebo ni panidin to calm tempers down. Asani akoto aba. Na what about within this week? Now to me digdig. Say because o tie amanfra na o ye penny about man. Me wan nipa na ye dede so about man wapa wo bojiso no. E bi kra nya assembly members wo many voting right. Well, enti no me did say e bi no mo pray wo hododo. Say wo hwe wan a ne ye kwa akiri a apart from Cape Coast no. Akiri dia ba nyina 100% no mo go through. Enti me did say mesre assembly members no. Omle regional ministers no. And this is a nomination say one assembly members and trans and me consensus why about 2-3 meetings. You say be obia kuma beto ne yam na obia ti ase ne enti a ye de nominee we aba nia on personal ne bonyo so no ya pekasa bi pe bia ka kire no ansa ne akoto aba no wo bo wudinya he ho so nga to no so aba wanya ebi no mo pre wo hododo me de kwa sa na me hu ne enti e be se won to won bo ase afei na uncle Alute eka say I was sanka party no na government no etumi ko grounds ampo yes ati Dambocho committee ema committee no etnase before then na obiara oye interested to becoming DC no I present no me person make say they apply but we present we show interest say me say me DC na wo de wo CV ni ade akọ ye vetting SO2 nipa 4 from all the districts at the core region no ebo sa 4 names no so at the bar national vetting committee chaired by the local government minister penfu bebre ewo mu wo ye adwuma proper vetting and nipa ni nyina akasa national security for eko grounds ko ye adwuma na ye wo committee bi osafomafo committee eno so ya to abawie na ye ni ye lusu CTB DCC influence ne kwanga fa so a wotumi bua me wini won a won wini denti na what the contribution of the DCs sa report ni nyina ewo ho any you consider ni nyina no the report no by am say obaka ya am wo media mu won say report be leaking we say this a leak report of the committee report no Emma committee ni ohwa nipa 3 in each district. Normal for the number 1 say asemasi we ni dey say president no kwa but you see there's a law. So Emma president to me say committee na ya adwuma ni nyina e bia ni wa na e constitution say committee bi na ya adwuma na mum president say me na me appoint.
Yeah.
Into me na me pese me nya committee bi na one mu am say na on call to can mean to me enya present in all the 260 districts. Into no committee ne mu am the committee report no so ba and chiche president nsa ehu na echi president nipa 3 na wodi abre no obetumi kura akọ outside the 3 akọ ye onu ani checks no appoint obi a onka 3 no na mum no eho no na ya na asem no wono se committee na ye adwuma de nipa 3 na ba no ma kire se nipa 3 number 1 wey ene ye dey so no kwa asomdwe beba ebia na president so ewo obi wo ho a ono so wari opese sa hon okoye DC wo ho ehon na ya won a president be somasi ampa committee di nipa 3 aba but me so me pesa ka be me ma asemasi monko na monko he se ehot den Sa report na ye ba president when they are na want kakra ediba.
Na mimi sa whilst you're looking at the report, enye yi na emma Yerika say yen to aba emma MMDCs no. Does this not strengthen our case?
That's right.
Say yen to aba ma.
Yen to aba.
Inti, for example, Samuel Ayepe, o ayen suano, obi anim wo ho. Bernard Aloteje Kops so ayen suano, obi anim no wo ho. Kwame Sefa kan wa ayen suano, obi anim no wo ho. Ye be to aba. Electoral Commission ba be. Mede me ho aba, odo ho aba, Aloteje no ho aba. Popular vote, first past the post. Inti ato. Ayepe na enya. Anyani.
Na sa
inti say ye ne saa. Anya fe na president.
Chairman committee. Am na ye nyina ka yepo. Ye ne saa nka ye nkomra tobe nyina. Sa ka asem bia ni ho.
Ba mo de ya amanyo sem. Me amanyo sem na mitia no.
Yes.
Because obi anim sa assembly hon amanyo sem wo ho. Obi anim sa.
Yeah.
But na mo person is a party no openly sponsoring candidates. Ohona na issue no one.
But come on so ya to aba ama MPs are parties na sponsor candidate. Yeah, to aba akoma DC sir. We say
no. Automatically the parties will sponsor. Even both when we agree, and I know it will be. Say young to Abama DC.
Chairman, yes, assembly members are non-partisan. As regional chairman, I'm not regional chairman. Who say assembly member because contest and a party being teenage. Me from my experience, me be.
I'm meaning party termoji.
Yes. Party ni tawangachi. Enti ada na wasi
say open.
Party na boy. Party na select those who should contest at the assembly.
The partisan. Me who say party way and the candidate na winning as MMDC. I was say this city na something.
It will help.
E ho na ye nyina ye pese ye ko. Ye to won so aba. Na sansem we nyina entwa. Ni ntumi ko anim. Na ye kan na sa no. Na ya kan say won ya presidents, and I'm using presidents in plural. Say committee na edwuma nyina na president
a fact
particular person bi mu na wosuma won kwesi me pese media papa asemesi na mama asemesi be DC wa ha nti mun kwahwe say e hot den no ya won fa a report papa emre president na president appointing ni panu ye ni ekoto no so aba anye how afama the district nipa na what district mu no and afi party no so as well.
That is
now
fact.
So far na de minim say near corner ye na mama ba kwan pese ye twen ye wie ni nyina mesre me nuapahene honorable dan bochi say won hwe say nipa committee no a propose ma president a odo won kwai ene nia president ankasa epk edo won kwai no won hina na otumi nya nominations no why na nya 100% why na nya eyi betumi inform yen na the next time no say impo yantumi anto aba enyi MMDC say na yen nyina ye pe no na say be go through the process president betumi akese okay ke sa dia me hu say committee ni report by no ye de ye adwuma no and for how be am going forward no I will insist on the committee's report I am for obi am ehim ye ne sa ebebu aye nyina san say me wo district ni bi o ha enye wonwa say ne ekoso yi ekoso ho nti ye besere afutu ba kwa amede be ma ye nyina MPPO NDCO CPP assembly members ni nyane say emra ya twen ni yakọ ni yaba ni yatwe ni yakọ ni yaba ni nyina ni yesemre make say ebia bibi wo ho a e say yenya DC bi no stamp ni authority a typical example is ayenzu am senia anwetufu haw yen say yen sase say yen akwan haw yen e person can then on the 7th on the 13th one touch ni ani DC ni trase ni yakache ni say yen haw ba kuni say sad we mi wo parliament no me de hu sam ko parliament na nia Minister of Environment and Science, Lands and Forestry, what can you say? The final approval say obi betumi win signed illegal. It lands at the doorsteps of the assembly. And he said this how my plans won't you on dan obetumi aye. Nti yesre wonya ntemo ma yen na yen akwan no ere say. Nti ya mesre wo nyina say across the country say president nominee na odi aba no. I just say ebia we want to hear some pa what one say what me DC ya enye na momu no say personal interest sɛ akame nipa ɛna ɔba hwɛ woni ma de bi
catch
chairman general
Yes,
yɛwɔ president ɛna wɔn a ɛwɔ Jubilee House ne mpanyinfo bi ne alleged no bɛka kyerɛw sɛ minim MPs a wɔ so obi nsa ɛde ne kɔma president sɛ president pɛpɛ sɛ asɛm asi yi ɛna wɔde ne yɛ DC maame ɛna president si MPs ni DC mu ntam wɔntwe ne ntɔkwa wonti sɛ waka saa de a men you are no fan mo fam enti je me di DC na ma wo afei sa DC si MPs ni lusu ya what say DC no no de ne koma president
no didi na
ma president de ne ba no ono no wadi na sam na lusu enti sa me interest and na me nipa ni me na me dey ask me say it doesn't work in politics. It doesn't work. Opa so we aka sa ma me ba.
Obi a ambition o.
Na fa no koma president. No nya ba bi nyina. Enti ni a president na ba no ya assess na so betumi aye adwuma na nko antumi nye. Wa me yamu ano. Opa me say fa wo ma me ba. We a ma me ba. Fa no koma president. Wa nya wo 4 years ne be so wa aka kire president say nipa na wo so ne nsa. E de ne ba hwe president ku fa do ya de bi me mo district ni dim. Of course district wo. Okwa na MP no at a meeting MP no ho DC wo ho mpanyefo nyina ahemfo nyina ahia MP na so be kan say DC na didi na se ahemfo ndi bi ka ho ofi odu akra na oye DC na di bi ku na ento oye DC na di no MP no na so sa brand sa de ne koma president DC me pa wo chow fa se me see DC mam and it came to confirm say sa nipa na MP ni no koma president no no is working against the MP's interest. They say why you no kware am farm system no. Inti won a wo personal interest inti a wo ma manfo eto aba etia president nominees na omunusu no me to onfo from a personal experience and in your mehu and in your see and in your yatin say fa hu say wo na onipa no wo de buy fa hu say onipa no wo na de koma president fa hu so nipa no ye wonipa se wo assess no na na ne ye adwuma na ebe ya genu tom na mo nkoto abanama no na mo nyina mo mu ano afi yanka ne ye hu se ya to abama nipa no e confirm no ba ye this year and no it doesn't end there so anye na adwuma ya president betumi asesan so anye na adwuma ya mo assembly members na gasa mo to test majority and we be pass vote of no confidence in the DC no ma na enter in see but sa kwan no e wo ho sa kwan no sa tumi no assembly members na mo tumi no it is am botwe ne mo one time de anka mo the benefit of the doubt na mo to abanama no ommeye DC na oye wi a maka che ni say yo ye no ba ye adwuma ye hwe ne ya nye ni ya president ka say ti ba bi no hu say DC o mon homo do obetesa no what sana assembly members no so ye wotumi say a passive vote of no confidence na e de eyinifo masra regional ministers no binim say bebre na ye bi but esan say me ben eastern region ti eno na me fana eastern regional minister enam so any assembly members no e kire won kwan a obafa so
yes mi akwa me says
yes ability mu pointi a or the yin buy no be just say ebua pa into eastern regional 500%, 2 more than 90%, and even near young confirmed Kunya 50-something%. An opportunity to
for
go the second round. Inti my regional ministers they should start doing something. Na yenyan in tem. Na mrene person na nka ya confirm wo nyina. Na nya say say president sign and nominate obibiem na ye to make one tem. Ye akabe bosume bi sana afe yan second term of 4 years no na emu first year no eko. Inti ye pentem pa wanya ntem na entumi mu aye nyina ye ne sa ebeboa ema ye district no impuntu no akoso as DCs no so DCs no sia sere won wokodu a obu ho ane dia ne so twen common fund maya not ho ye wokwa be fa so be generate income ye fa IGF enye IGF no nyina na ya anwatu IGF no bi eye normal one works department ya wo adam bebre
na so ni senior district bia na that endowed
Yes.
And yet this should be an bit me akonya the kind of IGF I would be the input.
But I be mamre yeah. Kwame.
Yes.
To generate funds in your district. One thing all the MMDCs will take note is lorry stations and market.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't see those things but it counts a lot. There AC market in a close by there's a lorry station. Into Impanara or to Ofine Kwasi no ba no obedi market day or your nazi we are lorry station and you GPRTU for and you won't agreement. Ne ones who when you be who's when you be Nina or a generator funds or Butu Zabwa. By being more what ma honorable again, what button relax no watching. Na debia work on Graza, in the one pickups, Bonjin and when no rules, man, na Adi Wavan, Banjina, Brazil, I can't ma.
But apart from lorry stations, not about Kwana property rate. Now, property rate, you know, minimum assessment away. Obi to me, Sheng Fibim. Now, what property rate be? What to Obia Kutokum Obi or Fiobia, what to Obia Kutokum and our Kabuma says Gano Unya. Into that amount for no the attitude won't ya. Now, so say, assembly net transit. Now, could be to say, Mukrum or twice. It's a poverty level now, Hano. Ewa for into amount for any scawaha. Into young share, say 5 cities and now 10 cities property rate 20 bigger in every house. Now count the number of houses affordable, something that they can pay. Now no me of about Kufi our Taifa.
Ibe. Wow, we cross away. Then be so atama. We walk us through our head, bro. Said. No, so I get you. 5 cities.
And 5 cities. Where the Muntia. Na me hwefia na me kwasra me ofa ba ko me na property rate if we buy what in the bill man no the kire me na me say we yes adia e be den na manfo na to metua assembly no say yeska at least I was see ya hwe dan na si wono ni nipa na what dan mu ni adwuma wa ye won income near the calculate bibi e wie kura ga so bi calculations ye nyina achi no we dey atro so by 10 20 30% for to be affordable na assembly no to me anya sika kakra dey support. Na yɛtena se hwɛ ha saa ne yɛtwɛn sɛ common fund bɛba common fund delay pɛ na bibia ankɔ so ɛwɔ assembly hɔ nti yɛbɛsrɛ afei assembly MMDCs no wɔn nyɛ business oriented kakra so nka ho wɔn hwɛ kɔn bɛfa so a obetumi aboa individuals na what district ni mu no na wɔmatumi ayɛ business oriented na ama wɔn sikasɛm nso akɔ so. And also, Quara Befaso, Ebenya, about one street, one factory, and a normal private individuals, if you're being invited one, now Mongo to me about. Say, I
know one MC, and I'm so ideas now.
Go straight to Parliament for 12 years.
A ballad again. Well, about that. You know, no, Miss about that way. I
don't see young people. A typical example, I use Yano. Come on, say, in Sasia, some fee Amasamanga, consume function in the assassin. Then soon, and a popon, it's baby, as I say. In Krang Edu Paye, Ayensiano, Chichamante, Amanasi, Esubay, or Twanse, Econo. A one as a man who a think Rakoton Sassy, Esidan. This is the time I was assembly, no, sorry. Now, your landowners for proper demarcation and service plot to provide
excellent
water functional fund. Not from the one and the pandy pickers, from what register.
That's right.
Until you can trace the person for the property rate. Now, estate developers, baby, alcohol fee, once estate, when I started developing, what are we waiting for? Into your best MMDCs, one shall say, Sano Manonso, Ebecoso. Now, it's my boy, what generate this cana, and I'll be to my guest immediately got them into Sutan and Yiran Fanny Pan, I'm sure a pan about Nipa Sasa in Sufa and Yirafa one. Now, what should be assassin me see ya? A baby a year crocasima and cable to me generate enough IGF near the Akofa a machine, Nanka editing got a snoom. And no Pahua, Quanga, ye faso. ye fa so esisi adan ne nyina eye assembly na adwuma o se ha usidan wa ha nsuru ntumi nkwanti ya mpene me usidan wa ha sa na ma nyina e wo se yetumi ko rounds ne ye kwohwe na ye wontwan manipa ne nsidan ne nu baabi ansa na wakodi demolish e nyina ye MMDC so adwuma. You are the political head of the district and decentralized institutions ni nyina so e hye I was say utumi free meeting na one kasa na sa no ma nyina utumi koso me dey say assembly members this is no say adwuma ya e be boa e ma aban nyuma yen so ana
but you see some of the DCs and MCs they shouldn't look at the assemblymen there. Oh, this guy belongs to this political party.
But is that not what it is?
I mean, it happens.
I chairman ho obehwe na assembly member na ono nso obua no ma in the area no akoso no na ono nso akogina ho working against political interest.
No, I agreed, but sometimes
it's utu agina manfo.
No, honorable.
Chairman, I come say
ma saying there enyimide osumesi or belong to this political party. You as the MC and DCE, you have to let your presence be felt in that assembly area. That electoral area now or former assembly near what about for assemblyman. Let your presence be felt there.
Presence be felt there, and I will tell him say, it me call rounds. It could do baby because you see community because me. It's young district in small communities. That you say 4 years in prior to about the DC or Mahada. Well, we're talking about your presence being felt.
That's right.
Once not DC, no, me baby I met say I would make Kwabenya. To be frank, me 25 years.
This assemblyman brother.
This
is
me who area mother. It is this is no so I won't move. No one question near Ekoso. Mo kwade mo say MP so. What to now kwa? What to petrol now better go can ni mu no.
Abano, abano chemo.
Transport kwa wakoto a. Wo isike bi a ye twama this year na ni team a.
Woko.
It shouldn't be difficult for any DC say my sorry me control me district ma hwe ne yakoso market bi nkoyi how we
now saying DC be MP ne so inside become president.
Oh yeah lobby
no me can say mo I'm not citing a particular matter.
Okay.
Me can say because I'm coming to Nyauka
exactly.
At what point and if you muntem tito
one will say me when enter DC for no majority na person wey MPs.
Why
that
not?
Is it? Someone there can
enti onipa no so ne nsa na wo lobby man no ma obeye DC pe sika kakra
ba obo undermine MP
pe na fi op MP adi wa no oneka sa mpe MP kra na afei okwakofo obi a ono no fo so obeye MP a ono DC ni benya absolute control over the person. Enti we abi a one and a buy and not obeto no he sees you as a senior person bia o kan sama na bia this year the san kebe you na on kwa ben kuruma of say on to me believe or his way through you into also you for it that say onu ankasa be person be MP and I say obukwa kwhye obi achi say nipa no betu na ade a politicians chairman general yam pen o ma me bakura the sad media wa nya wona ne ba ye owu ne nkwankwanta ne say obi opese we city fi unsa ene de ya dia politician bi a lo te be ka kire say we ye central regional chairman na obi a work me minim bi say alote ma ti say wa kan o ba bi say asemasi na e work ti a me lose me central he would never agree with that person that and politician bi asuban enti no kwame se obi say ya nia ema MPs any DCs intamu wunyira ne say eya na DCs ne percent we be ye
MPs
ana won kwose obi achi asa nipa no odere so person be MP ba wonu man wase ma wom obi apa anko research MMDC bi o pepso otise mi bi anko research no hwe sa wo de DCs be say 100 eko contents won be MPs a emu less than 10% peneta win be
win
and when him said this year adwuma no we obi a aban take policy bia wo central government I want to implement it when ka say so at assembly meeting no policy be able take we assembly meeting be under implement yen container we fia yen mu we dan yen water no fa ha yen tin we yen fa we ma we into we be 4 years no na wo ko jnos yen to wo so aba wanya yen akwa we no ADC na obeyi mi container fia akwa na no ADC o me twa lord kwan ma ebe fa mi fia ni ma enam asasi ase obiara benya ho asem biaka ebi kwa na ne papa mu a wo ye na ede mfa so abre nipa na ono ankansu ba be se ne dan abua kumo na ne yere ne mba no na wo tunufo na wayi gwata na fiwo na ne ho atono no se nipa no ompe wa asem da
Mami can be about property,
few of them na to me go
Mami can be about property rate today. If you remember an area may the pa and pese more address, because the two of you are very experienced politicians when it comes to local level. But me be our friend no Dr. Addison. Doctor, say quick one. I'll say property rate assessment. There's a factual part to it that we have not addressed our minds to. No assembly just gets up and imposes rates without basis. An assessment is made, an evaluation role prepared by Land Valuation Division, approved by the respective assemblies as part of the fee fixing resolution before implementation. So let's have our facts right.
Okay, sanity. Chairman General Uti me kasi. See assessment ni na you arrive on the figure. Yes, you better me the young who say last year yeah assessment and figure where the kwan for na ntuma ntua. It assessment na ya wie no. Mama yenya about 20% reduction on the final assessment so that it will be affordable. I'm talking about affordability. Say the pan betumi atua. Say yanketin no be atua. As some the benya sika say we be your analysis ni through all the factors are you know Dr. this na reason. Now be arrive on the figure. Now the figure be ko na we ya fa ha na we ya sin ha. Now be hu say obedu baby na we say MMDC you know all the people be court. E ho na fe de do na ko gina se on to so aba. Wona na no we
de ma mencha baby in Accra here. Kokrokoo. They are sitting on gold.
Yes.
Kokrokoo is sitting on gold. From Dankwa Sekra, the person. La Dadeku Tupon is sitting on gold. And Jankano Waye AMZ or Ashanti Goldfields. Nelson property rate. Mama Kaum JB. Property rate alone. Obotuma finance some of the metro assemblies in Ghana. Kumasi. I hope there Sampain Oboshua now why the ye.
Natural won't confirm.
Oh, Nyangu Bombeche. Ebe nya Obakarina was yan. Nti Nyami Bobuan. Obe Sampain. Takwadi. Secondly Takwadi. The assembly was a war depend. Some of the assemblies they are depending on common funder. Then that MC, you know one. No, you're correct. That's how sometimes me grade one. They will not you're correct. Well, you are sitting on gold. Now, if you are back there, one for assemblies come banty toilet abanzaba from local government. I was into when then what are you talking about?
But we all agree, saying every neighborhood and what the potential to raise. Remember, to raise so much money. Some places are more endowed than others. If you are will be snippy, I have for Chinebi did the beach sense at Epe. That's right. Ebiana walk collect as you're saying. Ebiana yin swan will need the margin if you are. It's Obia than a level. But one thing I'd like to ask is, yeah, property rate to answer me. Obitri margin baby be not there. Mutual property rate. So property rate really, what is it about? Because at the end of the day, I don't have gutters or proper gutters. Many street lights. Me and mutual for waste disposal. So it's a property rate requirement there.
Yeah, and property rate.
Because if at the end of the day, the security of my area, my rubbish disposal, my drainage, my street lights, meaning so much property rate.
I make actually we see. At me, once assemblies, no, at transit, my individuals, no, etonton sa no what no sisi adan ni wie ansa na wako say me be demolition one be twa gota wa ha be property rate and kabra area no start say develop na pe na assembly na set in na social amenities bi a area no ehia no na yetume provide we ya ne sa na ukogyina obi anim say we property rate I mean any say nipa no be ka say ontua ana e wo se ehu say ba bi a ehon so develop the da no so ye be hia property rate near their generate income at the abeye saa near me ya waboboso ama yen nti ye besere say MMDCs no so kakra was abeka no one man won fa ni nyina nya office administration na wonya kakra ma manfo no hu say na no ye beje property rate no ye tumi aye gota if Mr A they abepe Mr B nti from Mr B to Mr C wo so tua ye beto aso na adu ho na se na wo kan say ye tua na ye hu hwe a eno na ya nipa ni bi beto aka say me na me bibia nti ya mfa nhye bibia ase na ye hu ni saa de betumi aboa ama saa property rate tua
because me nia ba ko me nia ba ko Fred I say I'll never forget what you once told me me need come out privately but you say baby o ha was so we asase na brofun work so a plot of land and I'm saying kran ha your plot and your shipon eso baby a plot wo and eso shipon it na reka collect asem ya me say eso plot and also shipon Fred that's a good one thank you for reminding me now me nua ba kwa a little experience with the United Kingdom Kwesi says coming in the UK, the council tax takes care. Council tax, no.
Yes.
It takes care of rubbish disposal and even recycle bin bags. If the assemblies apply the rate for the right purposes, paying will not be difficult. Even revenue from billboard management will surprise you. Kwesi, yes, but the question is, what do we do with it? Now let me come to the area I'm missing per se, Mibisa. I pay in the botality, but I pay. Apparently, for friend George Quating or Adentam. Also, you are his mentor. Tell my mentor, I pay, that I said it is easier said than done. Some of these MMDCs only serve the interest of those who appointed them and not the municipality. They don't give a toss about the grassroots. Election of MMDCs is the way to go because that's the only way they'll respect the will of the district. George Quating in Adenta. Right, Obisu say I pay 1,000 cedis per month. So if my landlord can't pay less than 1,000 cedis per year, then the assemblies are joking.
1,000 per month or the tier for them.
No rent.
No rent.
That be property rate.
Yeah.
In fact, they are sending me.
Yeah, especially those who have commercialized.
There's
903 cedis and 6 pesos. That's about 1,000 cedis a month.
No, property rates are paid yearly.
Also on the rent 1,000 a month.
1,000 a month.
And then you know question or tenant to feel. No partner say I was saying the landlord need to meet you at least 1,000 a year.
Yeah,
as property
that's true.
The
That's
income
true.
from the building.
Yeah.
But being say domestic houses, into make see. One say you to me, Emma rates no cut down. That would be affordable for yes you apply formula now. Dr. Addison the buy any there. And you better cause you HC favorite for the sa. When now what assembly? When now DC assembly? When now we need when the management maintenance. Now we share we assess the income of the people within the locality now we call the property rate. Then you apply it. At the end of the day, the people be able to no money is can be now the area juma. I'm worried.
Interestingly,
from a coincidence here, young IGF our firm pa 10 BI common fund and send it to be
so the common fund issue, no.
Yes.
But Obia sending me back. Also, no, just $600 a month.
No,
not in Ghana.
Oh yeah, Yawazu West.
No, not in Ghana.
Bruji.
I'll say $600 a month.
And what?
I'll say per month.
As for a property rate and a rent.
No, it might be rent.
Also, property tax.
Property tax.
$600 a month. Let's say a year, just $7,200. But also, it covers the school district, sewage system, public parks and library, local roads and sidewalks, police and fire services, as well as administrative costs.
But I won't say, yeah.
Then on the Bako Kahon, I'll say, think about it. Approximately, how many houses do we have in East Legon alone?
Yes.
We have realized the total what we have is a total dysfunctional system from central government and the MMDAs, and Accra is becoming filthier by the day. Insecurity is on the rise, armed robbery, and what have you. So at the end of the day, let me go to my question. In all of this, I didn't know we be DC and MC. You trace Kama assembly members. Are they?
When I say, you trace Kama assembly.
Who you two man can be one?
There be Obian, and that's Sunday, so be a criminal offense. Was said, who come more biscuits on to Abama, and I guess I don't know about it.
And I'm so you two man can be one.
It's something that I am Pakra is done in secrecy.
Yeah, it's done in secrecy.
It's no quarry.
No, Mrs. Say, no quarry.
But no quarry. As a more why in there, no quarry. I'm out for the judge. This time is the payday. But you are Kwame.
I'll tell you now.
No, madam,
no, see, I debate me before I'm working.
No, see, I did Omra from. About some better get me.
I pay so on TV that.
Matt be that me won't be that me near dancing.
Ayo, remember. In the meantime, in Yabema Bakwe here were Milton Keynes in the UK. So good morning to you, Pius Mensah in Milton Keynes in the UK. Thanks for listening. And shouting out to you, Erica, Mami Udura Arthur of KPMG. Happy birthday to you, Erica, Mami Udura Arthur of KPMG. From your sister Nana Araba, your mom and your brothers to you as well. Chief Inspector Michael Entry. Happy birthday to you, Chief Inspector Michael Entry from Afi Achampong. And also to you, Mama Georgina Ya Kunedu Dankwa. And Newa with a happy birthday to you, Mama Georgina Ya Kunedu Dankwa. Women in say ma Fishiapa. Shouting out to you, real man, Mickey Charles. Happy birthday to you, Mickey Charles of Tichiman FC. Alotena Rika the Master President.
Yeah, Gwami Assembly. Oh, I know what. What you what you cash? Or today, general elections, you are with you. I was again.
Obviously, honorable I pay will miss heaven because Jesus has wept.
Martin, me who be that? Me near dancing.
General election bowl with your way. A black Jamaican and be on the Jawa. It's ya.
So, me, a brand, I'm coming from TNT.
But TNT do.
But a rabbit is an adjuna, but Victoria Esinam Asa Ofe. Victoria Esinam Asa Ofe says, Chairman General, it is about time government piloted some of the MMDCAs to operate on IGF.
Some of them,
also some, especially some areas in Accra.
In Accra, in Kumasi.
Because, for example, Ayawaso West Municipality, it covers East Legon, Abeling, Jolu, Airport Residential Area, parts of West and North Legon. They should take them off.
No,
Mungo just can't go for no. University of Ghana.
Metropolitan Assembly, one common fund is just 10% of the IGF.
Lada de kutu pompo airport UCW. Or then lada de kutu pompo what Jimuska.
Yeah,
it's on their land.
So why are they not doing it?
Because they don't have that initiative.
How?
The rules are there.
But is it backed by law?
Yes,
because remember,
I
know Dr. Addis in the bar for our discussion. Say, yeah, can you scarf, for example, property rate or airport, and Avgo, and whatever you are. Does the law you discuss in Rana my own she shared it to me? You did to me, yeah.
That's what assembly can pass a law. No, what recommend was our Minister for Local Government to Parliament.
Chairman General,
yes.
The Local Government Act. Is it Act 997 now? Mirefi Act no. When we say mass na telcos no ACC ewo kromu no. Asi bia was what you have assemblies no. Hwa what baby na stand chart for building ya. It's only see MMT headquarters you almost see. Say Ninya
Ninya on the Osu
now common fund and sana why then.
What?
This
are them assembly lawyer not sure come on there you are supposed to
this
so.
These are commercial properties. In Tiana the Yanka ones about Yanka constituencies be to say Ayusiano, Upper West Achim, Lower West Achim, and other areas be
in the Upper West Achim.
Okay. And going back to the conversation, Minya Kwesi Amise or UK or the Bremen. Also, Kwame, my wife pays £130 per month as council tax. And it takes care of all the items the American example mentioned. The police, the this, the that. Operating on IGF is superb. Cities like Liverpool run on their IGF. They apply them and employ the right people. Simple as that.
Yeah, but
so why don't we go back and try certain areas in Accra, for example?
But we need to have a forum
at,
with the
at 936-2016.
Yeah, 936. Yeah.
At 936-2016. Thank you very much, Prof.
Kwame.
Yes.
I do hear saying that engage the people in discussing the policy that you are coming with. Without the people, say I'm not fantastic pera obey me. Let us engage the people living in those areas. Then they buy into the idea. Then you start to implement it. They will go along with you.
Yo, me about that time, so yeah, waiting. You know, make me say I insist to say after applying all the formula now arrive on the figure. I say what the figure that will be affordable because here can near nipa non so income. But some as compared to be the message for UK, US, it's as a percentage of your income. Into young say Ghana house, but some say young you might afford a hindi those in the private and the public sector. And young sky basic wage you know so and also your factors I was your chance and I will arrive on the figure but me point and say near me who so far no and ya affordable into a mafuni bebre entua
Minya Bako
more than the panitia more than 7 no be increase IGF now what we their support to government area more rather than always waiting for the common fund the crab chunk percentage will go into administration of the assembly now major developmental projects in Egube.
Minya Bako Bafo Asafweje, who's watching us live. Good morning, Bafo. Have a beautiful day. Thank you very much for tuning in. And then also there's a little complaint Moshe Facebook in places a bit outside of Accra. Most more problem with sound. Inti eberhe near resolve this issue as quickly as possible. As we sit, I pace on you who be that bawate. But yes, when your report to say and yen then if you are saying kind of saying but a month for J cash. Assembly members a J cash. E be quite trouble amount. Say ye bejo say and yes yen tomau.
Yeah, assembly one angasa assembly members in one so one group in so no one leadership. Until their interest first because I wear by 9 angasa one until Charlie Maminji Prekwanzana. I had the usual a better room.
Chabajina Rebecca number 2 no.
Near impo
if you
mean come on in the
a man for tia, a man for so watching.
Some men can't see when you miss me, Matty.
I would have been TNT.
Listen to the IGF, the thing about IGF when you're independent. Also, Kwame, in 2010, when David Cameron took over and decided to take a salary cut, he wanted to let that be across board. But the city of Liverpool argued that they couldn't cut the salary of their CEO because of the revenue they generated. It was their IGF, they paid their CEO, so you, Prime Minister, cannot come and tell them to take a pay cut.
Exactly.
And they also needed to hire the right people and pay the right salaries to retain those people, to get the right policies in place. So at the end of the day, baby, now they become autonomous.
Yeah, they become autonomous, and that is what
Because the IGF alone can take care of them.
And you bet me, I can say, young MMDCs, no, their salary will be a percentage of their IGF. So that they will not be paid from the central government.
That's right.
Yeah.
The more I generate,
the more you generate, the more you make money.
I make money. And he said the 1%.
But honestly, buga never near the miskeno.
It's like rules.
Because you are dealing with human beings.
The act is there. As some of the bylaws and so on supporting it.
And somebody is also helping us with the discussion.
Yes.
Lily from the UK. Lily says, Kwame, I pay £141 a month as factor fee and £250 a month as council tax for a 2-bedroom apartment in Glasgow. These rates are determined based on the location of the property.
Exactly.
That's right.
Lily from the UK. Good morning, Lily.
We need to classify the areas.
Yes.
Maybe or your prime area. Look, the assemblies can even create prime areas. But I want watch your common fan. I mean, baby, I'm meeting what I Mambo sport area. Mochimonga. No, what the property rate about. No, it be someone there now, but in for soon out of the property rate.
Well, it may just say we'll get to a point. Some of the assemblies, you know, especially metropolitan and municipal assemblies, you know, districts in the entrance. You will to market say your salary will determine the generation at the end of the month.
I will agree with you.
As your IGF, then that percentage will be used to pay your salary. But just says yes, DC and MMDC be sorry, I better say obey generate more IGF. Now over reliance of young common fund to me confirm.
But whilst we are looking at increasing the making them independent and IGF, you know, it has to come with something. Ain't it? For example, Mayor property where East Legon, which is one of the prestige areas in Accra. Ain't more property where East Legon. Every month Ebia me property ninti mojime let's say 1,000 cedis a month, right? Then you have to be sure say with street light. You have to be sure say a kind of me fear no air tard. You have to be sure say insure to and yirim be me fear. You have to be sure as an assembly say squatters no motime chire ho no mo you have to be sure say be amenya police patrol bi and a certain sense of security. And yes, I'll give me say scan am so mintua.
But I would say your system no a bit different from baby your state. What say central government when they provided some of these things. For example, police say central government. Though DC, you know, and MMDC, you know, district commander working with him or under him, and provision of drains. No, say even urban roads Ukraina, it's a direct link with the Ministry of Roads and Highways who pays for some of these things. Inti Uba Honaba who said this assignment also some limitations. Near maybe I approve everybody with her own to me. Even I thought sanitation maybe a boiler I can pass in the ground. But need a zoom lion cat. I want crying see or Master or boiler. And now a percentage of your common fund has been deducted to pay. I now also almost control over some of these things. And anything I'm saying, young tax no property rates no what firm kakra because near many people are central government they will say but through the assembly. It is a nyamaya na DC you know and MMDC you know not why a bit handy. Maybe we'll get there. You better do baby in the form because a federal government but a form district naga sa dinner. This is a provider some of this. One say UK example here, man. I'm now Prime Minister and I can see a cut tax. And one who say one province and a state it make us say there be system now you operate with Hano. See a cut salaries now. How in the baby. Well, but Hano, your government.
We are too dependent on the central
government. We haven't gotten there yet. But anything I'm say, young cut nanya affordable. Me ages kana ye fanye bribia ebe mani pa na etues kana hu se nu me so kura na ye fiase eye bribia ebedu ye ho
now wo regional minister Sebi regional minister here Rexec boss MMDC ada say we ye museko say we ye daiseko se den Enti saa ho ni nyina, why are we always waiting for central government? Is that not part of the issue in here? Some things don't get done because say AMA for example, and I actually greater cracker. Is it not too big? Say or say yachichim, yachichim. Inti mo amuye in charge of Kanishin Odok on dance man ebi amuso.
Onu ye yawo Ableguma North.
Yes,
yawo Ableguma West. Ne yawo Ableguma Center.
It's about time we do proper decentralization.
But also, Chairman General, we hear decentralization. I remember a very typical example. Remember I said that because I've been chairman for Rus or Parliament. When we say ukoto fuel, now you have a certain percentage of living at that fuel.
Yeah.
Near the Aqua Road Fund.
Yeah.
Not central government, they are active from consolidated fund to the road fund. Not yes, you fund your crime. Now, catch me say drains near the near what me honor. I should be in charge as a MMDC. Meanwhile, no, me constituents, no, and then depend on me district, mono. Auto fuel I would living, no, with a quarter road fund. It is yet start here. The decentralization must start from there. Then we must get a formula to Parliament every year. Say road fund formula and the check. Ayensuano, Mubenya say, it is a drains 10 kilometers now. This year, this is what we are doing for you. Now, until somebody sit at the top and decide which road should be done. Why are my constituents, no, actually living, no, very difficult for the MMDCs.
Well, we just had an interesting conversation on decentralization. Starting very innocuously as our comments on the MMDCs and the Ababi Drew. It's interesting. At least Alute Jacobs has worked with the assembly system before for years, and that's what I paid the Eja. But then he's still working. Once in landing for it here, I'll say you see the amount of money our London burgers are paying as taxes. Next time when they don't give us money, we should understand them. Kwesi Reynolds, I gonna be London for me a chisel beer.
But Chairman General, just a quick one.
Yeah.
Many say we share Facebook TV now. Nipa be eti abrochiri. Na wanga be dimpa henefo wo Ghana ha tem no.
And patcho anything na me maintain Facebook in India.
Media metie before for certain reasons.
Utia wo no akoma be ya o.
One say obi atua 200 and something pounds a month. Na also oti ha untua wansi di kra.
There.
Na we are to config Ghana how ko hu say I street for fair no. Na we fa Facebook no we di attempts that's right. You see who say in science near we input no any output no e link.
Yeah.
The more you put in the more you get, the lesser you put in, the lesser you get. Inti I see who say sanama we nyina
Kwame Ghana ha won't your taxes. Ghanaians don't pay taxes. Iye kakra you do taxes no one me and war.
And I'm not sure that any GRE on your name.
Oh,
Chairman General, Ghana police for Abaso Kakra.
Oh, police for the mayor.
Oh, they've done so well.
This will be out now show moto no one.
Nobody is your bonzemo.
Oh, Ghana police day. You pay why you not near your Becca?
What you momo yabaka? Why you press
one? My ding any abandoned my dignity. Ghana, you move from the 6th peaceful country to the 2nd most peaceful country in Africa. You just say,
"Mammy and Timmy and the baby."
But you go so. You go so. Say, yeah. What brother? What the what Tonya? Where the kind of
one God
now? Why you the one who say Uber do baby or no see do? And
then
and now they over to no. When you say, I got that clear, but that's best no. Na Ghana, abe the most peaceful country in the whole world.
That would be nice.
Africa.
It will be.
Yeah.
So you police for me and one Aruba.
Na na mukro me hu say wo na police fi be atu bo won achi motorbike bi betwa mu bia wo gina say e bedin ama won a wode AK-47 ehye won ho tena moto so ebokron.
This reminds me of
say bia any tip of bia move ya na wagna with target and now victim no. And yes our party I saw about travel at a distance with a gun on you on motorbike power on Kande. It's a bad thing.
But what if it will maybe be concealed? What if it's a concealed weapon or the action?
Now, Kwame, a guy COP Max Antingani.
Oh, I wanna.
Oh, Obeye is a commissioner of police. Obeye Adipo Tema regional commander.
Okay.
And you must oh yeah.
Then.
What? Was this motors now? We are no crash motors. No was Ama at the Steelworks.
Okay.
Okay.
But where with this modern gun and also one year obese with Messi were caught. Say be a one register a motorbike amano. On the license or the DVLA plate BBR on farm motor Ninko D Bonnie BR. He has a right to use the bike.
Yes.
Into which now sell one
what the years are offered.
So we have to identify those people. You must put up a system to identify those people and take
this is Dr. Bawumia small cars in Waba. And there was a one to me here as an hour was
but I pay Obise Mimi South say second most peaceful could be relative. We could be second most peaceful, but the violence could have escalated and be higher all round. Let's think about it.
But anything I make actually say, okay, say my intimate and then I make actually some yeah, we are still working on it.
Okay.
So what Ghana had no two kwanya, ne can. But one hour year survey, they compare other countries. And say we are not the best, but the second.
But we are not that bad.
There's a need to reintroduce community watchdogs.
Samuel Ayepe, former member of parliament, Ayen Swano, and Bernard Alote Jacobs, our social commentator, and Rebecca Ho, and Pay fast approaching 1100 hours in the morning. Madam City Chuma Mutien, Amwakon Tornado, or Staten Island, New York. Good morning, Amwako Tornado, and Nana Kofia Piasante. Thank you very much for listening. And for those of you watching us on Facebook and all the other Buku Munina Ichiamo Anope. Long time no play the song. Maro, good morning to you. Remember this. Love is faithful.
Love is kind.
Tremi Wooding. Name Fantunyum Dede. Benedicta.
And Cecilia.
Emiliana Monica. Oh, yeah, me fe.
Enti di mechi, my uncle fie. Cecilio, Emilio.
Peneso mami Michelle. Go. Benedicta.
Cecilia, Emiliana, Monica. Oh, yeah, me fe. Enti di mechi, my uncle fie. Follow me, me.
And happy birthday to you, Mrs. Christy Donfair. Mrs. Christy Donfair, enjoy your birthday from Kwame Amu to you. Nana Frema. And to you, Richard Darko of the Office of the First Lady. Good morning, Richard. Nice to know you're listening. Have a good one. Maro, good morning to you as well. It says, please wish Mama Emilia Annan a happy birthday from Samote Adano of the Graphic Communications Group. He's a photojournalist there. And the entire presbytery of the Apostolic Church Ghana, Community 11 District in Tema. All right. And to you, Tioko, thank you for listening. Nana Anna, good morning. George Mason, goodbye for the day too. Thank you, man. The next news broadcast is at 12. Kofi Kumbilson is next. We're gone for the day. May your day be blessed. In spite of the down times, remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive is all you have. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Whatever happens, when you stop to say a prayer, say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.